Hello, everyone. Good evening. So nice to have you all here. Wow, we've got a full chat room tonight already. Nice to have you. Well, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Thank you for spending a little time with me this evening and just being here to uh, be friends with one another and share experiences together. That's what it's all about, just community and people that you like having around. So let's see who all we got here so far. There's Sue from Lucky Dog, first one in the house. Hi, Sue. So glad you're here. You're always a good companion in the chat. You liven things up. Hey, Kelly. How are you tonight? So glad you could make it. And there's Donnie. Hi, Donnie. How's things there in Florida? There's Carla and Ken saying hi to myself and Don and Kevin. Hope you guys are doing well. Mobile Tech's here tonight. Hi, Mobile Tech. I can't tell you how much I enjoyed that video. Blah, 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 blah. That was so funny. It was really very entertaining. And it's so nice to see you feeling a little bit better. So I hope things are going well for you. Hi, Shanna. Nice to have you. How are you tonight? There's Brian and Donna. Hello. Nice to have you guys. It's always nice to see people returning. Donnie says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Everyone's just saying hello, Brian and Donna. There's Code 4. Hey, Don. How are you? Make sure and tell Scotty we said Merry Christmas. We hope to see you guys soon. There's Kate. Hi, Kate. Nice to have you here. Merry Christmas. Hello. Hello. There's JJ. Hi, JJ. Glad you could be here this evening. Mandy. Mandy Story. I don't think I've seen you in the live chat before, but thank you so much for stopping in. Glad you could make it. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas. There's Kim and Daryl. Hi. Merry Christmas to you guys. We'll be seeing more of you guys later. Everybody's saying hello. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. There's Hannah. Hi, Hannah. Nice to have you. Love seeing you here. Mobile Tech says, going well and feeling great. The blah blah video was fun to make. I bet it was. It's a hoot. If you guys haven't seen it yet, you need to go on Mobile Tech's channel and watch it. It's really funny. Shanna says, I'm well, eating a little bit of supper. That's good. Always can sit and eat while you're watching. It's the thing to do. JJ said, had my grandmother over and we made Christmas cookies. That's a cool thing to do. I'm sure she enjoyed it too, JJ. I'm sure she did. Brian saying hi to Kim and Daryl. Everybody's saying hello. Hello, hello. Lucky Dog. And there's Push Broom. Hey, happy holidays, everyone. Happy New Year. Stay safe and healthy and travel safely, I'll add, during the holidays. Make sure if you're going to see family, just take care and be aware and watch out for all those people out there that may not be watching out as well as you. Brian and Donna saying hello to everyone. Thank you, Sue, for welcoming Mandy in the chat. I appreciate that. There's Kevin. Hey, Kevin. They were out riding their bikes a few minutes ago. And there's Dawn. My friend Dawn. Thumbs up. Thank you, Brian and Donna, for that reminder. I appreciate it. And everybody's just saying hello. So we're having kind of a quiet Christmas here in the camp. Don and Kevin are fixing a ham and some mashed potatoes, some dressing. I'm fixing a green bean casserole. I can't remember what else we might be having, but Just kind of sitting around and having a quiet dinner together, and probably a few desserts. So it'll be a lot of fun, just to be together. I'm not home with my family this year. It's kind of a bittersweet moment. I've never been away from my family for Christmas, so it's kind of letting them grow a little bit, and letting me kind of take a back seat for a little while. So it's a different year for me, but I think it'll be good. I've been out on the road for consistently, now for this last year more than any year before. And the only time I wasn't out was when I flew home to see my grandson graduate and go to the doctor, and then flew back out. So it was only gone for like a week. So this really, I mean, I've been full time now. Actually, my nomadiversary is coming up January 2nd. Will be 2 full years full time. So I want to let you guys know that I won't be having a live stream next Thursday. I'm actually going to do it on January 2nd, which is Sunday. So I'll be doing that at 5:30 p.m. on Sunday, January 2nd, on my nomadiversary. So I thought that would be kind of fun. And I thought I'd pull a few things together and show you some of the places that I've been that maybe you haven't seen or watched the videos of before. So I thought it'd be kind of fun. And if you guys have any other ideas, drop them in the comments. I would appreciate it. Still haven't figured out my name, even though you already know it. I haven't, but I honestly, I really can't remember, but I'm gonna investigate. So now I'm very curious. Unless you just want to drop it in the comments and help me out. I'm hunkering down for the holidays, nice and warm and dry and safe here in northern Nevada. Lots of rain lately. Might have a white Christmas. Wow, well, that would be kind of nice, as long as you don't, plan on traveling or anything. Waiting for Dawn's photobomb. I'm sure she'll be here at some point in time, so don't worry about that. Mandy saying, thank you, Lucky Dog. Yes, we, Lucky Dog. Really? Wow. Okay. Right, got Brian and Donna. Hello, Push Broom. Love your handle name. Yeah, it is a cool name. There's Traveling Granny. Hi, Traveling Granny. Nice to have you here tonight. Glad you could make it in. So, congratulations for being 2 years on the road. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm looking forward to the next year as well. It's been a lot of fun. So, I thought that I would go just to let you know how it's been for me. And this has actually been a very good year. We've seen a lot of things this year that I haven't seen before. We've seen a few repeats. Of course, Quartzsite and here. But I also went to Bryce Canyon again for a second time. I did finally get to see Glacier National Park this year, which was really wonderful. Got to see some beautiful places in Idaho. And then, I went home for a while and came back, and we went up into Montana, and then back down in through Utah. Got to go to Arches National Park and Canyonlands, and that was amazing. That was a first for me. And it's really just been an amazing year. I've been very fortunate as far as my rig is concerned. I had one pipe that broke that Kevin fixed. He fixed my furnace that wasn't working. Daryl and Kevin both have worked a little bit on some wiring issues that I've had. But as far as anything catastrophic, I've been very fortunate in this last year that I didn't have any problems. So I'm very thankful for how things have worked out for me. I'm very thankful for the community of people that I've had that have helped me along the way. And it's just been a fantastic year. So I'm looking forward to another great year to come and hopefully get to take off and go in different directions than what I've been in the past and see new things and meet new people. And I'm really looking forward to it. So thank you all. There's Cindy. Hey, Cindy, how are you tonight? Nice to have you here. You finally made the live stream. I know you missed it last week, so glad you could make it in tonight. There's Carla and Ken. We're in Wauchula, Florida, and Verizon cell reception's not good after dark. Probably too many people on here. More than likely. More than likely.
Merry Christmas! And Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. A Popeyes gift card and a bag of coffee. Very
Christmas
nice.
coffee.
Yay. Oh, well, we'll have to go get us some Popeyes now. Well, that was very sweet of you guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to be making my treats for everyone tomorrow, so I'm not going to give it away right yet. No, I'll wait.
I can never resist.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
There's Randy. Hi, Randy. Nice of you and Shelly to stop in. And there's Peter. Merry Christmas to all. I'm only able to make it tonight because I'm home in quarantine and not working. Oh, Peter, I'm sorry you're being quarantined. That must be a positive result of something we're not going to talk about. So hope you're doing okay. It's sad that you're quarantined, but it's kind of nice to be home for Christmas. So we'll look at it that way. Put a positive spin on it. Kelly saying hello. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yes, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Absolutely. So happy you were able to travel. All of what you mentioned are on my bucket list. Yeah, it's been great. It's been a really great year. No, he's not going to put his name. I've got to figure out who he is.
I know. I was thinking about it too.
There's Shelly. Hey, Shelly. Nice to have you on here.
Hi, Sue. Hi, Shelly. Hi,
Sue's
Kelly. Hi, Don and Scotty. I know Scotty's probably working.
You missed all the lineup.
I know.
Brian and Donna's here. Yay,
There's
Dawn.
so many people.
Hey, that lady just dropped off some coffee for me. She seems pretty nice.
Thanks, Randy.
She's just traveling with her coffee. Dawn Photobomb. Merry Christmas, Dawn. All decked out. Hi, Peter. Hope you're okay and don't get sick. Merry Christmas to you. So anyway, that's kind of what my plans are, and I'm not sure. I think maybe I'm going to do maybe Midwest and the Northeast this year. Haven't really decided exactly what I'm going to do, but yeah, I'm up to see some different stuff this year. I need a change of pace for a little while, so
we don't get to follow her on that adventure.
Well, that's okay. I can make it on my own. I've done that before, and I plan to do it again. So there you go.
Maybe at some point in the Midwest, though, you might be able to do that. Yeah.
Maybe so. But anyway, I've also been downsizing some recently. While we're here in Quartzsite and stable for a little while, I thought this would be a really good time, while we have trash facilities available to us, to really go through all my stuff and decide what I really don't use. Why am I keeping stuff here that, I really don't need, haven't used, and unless it's tools or something that might have some value for repairs or things like that, I'm getting rid of things that I don't really need to take with me anymore. So that's gonna just kind of help, with organization. It's gonna help the weight on my truck and my trailer, and I think it's just a good thing to do.
Just having things out of the way.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Traveling Granny saying Merry Christmas to everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Dawn, any pantry pictures?
That will be in an upcoming video.
Yeah, we've been doing some little video clips, so I'll put that on a YouTube video, but it's amazing. Kevin did a really great job. So that's what Dawn is busy doing, is just, you want to talk about it?
Well, maybe a little. Like with anything that you change, then you have to change the way you use it. So I'm still kind of struggling with that a little bit. So, but it's phenomenal. It's things that I've had strewn in other places of the rig now fit in the pantry like I had wanted and hoped for. But we have more projects in the works too. Yes. So everything affects everything. That's my favorite saying now.
Yeah. So, if you have to take it out of one place, you have to put it someplace else. So you have to figure out your new organization throughout the whole rig. So it's a process sometimes. Yeah. And downsizing too along the way.
Yes.
So
Lord knows we all could use more downsizing.
Yeah, that's for sure. I went through, I have a couple of big tote bins underneath my bed that have clothing in there. And I had way more t-shirts than I ever needed to carry with me. So I have, some for winter, some for spring and summer, but I've still tried to pare that down to what I really wear, and just not be carrying a lot of excess clothing around, because that stuff gets heavy. If you've ever had to try to pack a bag to get on a plane and take a trip, you know how many clothes fit in a bag, and it all has to weigh 50 pounds. Well, I threw away at least 50 pounds worth of clothes. So it doesn't take long for that stuff to accumulate. I've gotten rid of a couple of pans that I never really cooked with. I've got some plates that I pulled out of my cabinet. And, I had so many canned goods and dry goods and everything in the pantry. And I've really been working on just, cooking with what I have here and trying to get rid of that extra stuff so that I have more room in my cabinets for the things that I really do use all the time.
Yeah, because it's amazing how you can get into that habit, just like in a house, because in a house you get used to kind of a hoarding type of thing.
Yes.
But in a house you don't have to worry about it. In a rig, you have to worry about it.
And you can't have all that extra stuff hanging around. So, if you needed to cook a special meal, get it, cook it, and then get rid of it if there's anything left. That's the best advice I think that I have. Dawn is saying, hello, Randy Knapp. Love watching your videos. You have a beautiful bus. Don't they, though? I really love their bus.
We just saw their bus today. Oh, my God.
Yeah. And they do put out some great videos. I really love watching their videos. There's Karen. Hi, Karen. How are you tonight? Merry Christmas to you as well. Hope you're doing well. Carla and Kim Wise, it is.
It is checked.
Yeah. And there's Summer. Maybe coming to see us. I might be, Summer. I might be heading that way. So, if I get more of a plan in place, I will contact you maybe through the chat, and we can exchange information, and I can get a hold of you, or whatever works out. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe might be going to the Northeast. We have somebody at the door. I'm not sure exactly.
Hi.
Who.
Where's Carla? Oh. Puppy got out. Oh,
They're
they're photo bombers.
bombing.
We're photo bombing. Hi, y'all. Come here, kids.
So this is Shelly and Randy Knapp. So say hi, guys.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
I came for a hug.
You
Merry
guys are so
Christmas.
crazy.
We're like, Dawn can't have all the fun.
That's right. That's right. I'm glad you came.
We just wanted to come over and say Merry Christmas, and we love this lady. She's awesome, you guys.
Well, thank you. Thanks for coming by. All right.
Have
See y'all
fun.
later.
Thanks, you too.
Well, that was unexpected and very welcome. They're just really sweet people, guys. I've really been glad that I've had a chance to meet them. I'm sorry, I got a tickle in the back of my throat.
Coffee.
Karen says, hi, Sue and Bob. Merry Christmas to you. Peter says, yeah, I'm doing okay. I just thought it was a head cold at first. Hi, Dawn.
Hi, Peter.
Well, they're saying that newer strain of COVID is a lot milder. I'm sorry, guys. Talk for a minute, Dawn.
Yep.
I gotta get a cough drop.
So, yeah, they're talking about that Omicron, and it's supposed to be milder. It's more. It seems to be spreading faster and easier, but I mean, we'll see how that goes. But what else we got? Oh,
my goodness.
and Merry Christmas to Karen. I said Merry Christmas already, I think. Oh, hey, Stormy.
Oh, yay. Stormy's on there?
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you. Amen on the downsizing, she says.
Amen to that. Yeah. Stormy has a van that she travels in. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Nope,
thank
you're
you.
good.
All right, Sue. It's not whorehound. It's a Hall's cough drop. Oh, I love it when you do that. Carla says, when we need a shower, it takes a while to put everything in and on the beds and then dry and put it all back. Isn't that the truth? You know, my trailer is very small, and I keep my clothes hamper for my dirty clothes inside my shower when I'm not using the shower. So, and also I keep my Swiffer and my broom in the shower, along with some cleaning products and stuff like that around the edges. So for me, it's a little project when I have to go in there and take a shower. I first have to get the laundry hamper out and take the broom and the mop out, and you know, take anything that's on the floor of the shower and put it someplace else while I shower, and then turn around and put it all back. So it's just one of those things you have to learn to live with when you're traveling full time. So yeah, I totally get it. I got rid of my dishwasher. Yeah, I have one at home that needs to go to the curb. It's old and it doesn't function anymore, and I haven't used it in years anyway, so it needs to go. There's James Catnese. Hey, how are you? Merry Christmas to you.
Merry
up there in
Christmas.
Michigan. How's your weather up there today? Nice that you could be here tonight. She was getting too hard to talk to anyhow. Well, darn, now you have to wash the dishes yourself. All right, Larry, that may or may not have been a good move, but anyway, that's funny. Everybody's saying hello, hello. Mobile Tech, what was her name? Oh. James says Merry Christmas. And everybody's saying hello to James now. Hi, Shelly and Randy.
Hello.
Wow, I'm behind. Shirley, you may need to suck on a fisherman's friend. Hey, wait, it's a cough drop. That's what I was talking about a while ago. If you guys have never watched Sue's live stream when she's showing those little cough drops, because she uses them all the time. I'm so sorry, guys. It's really funny. It gets her laughing, gets everybody else laughing too. I just started this.
Yeah, you weren't doing that earlier.
I don't know. Can you open that door and push the door back? It's getting hot in here. Maybe that's why I'm doing it. It's like having a Rubik's Cube. Kind of it is, exactly. You have to, put this here and put that there. And so sorry, guys. Oh, it's snowing up there. Well, that's not really surprising, though, is it? You live up there in the land of winter weather. So, hope you stay warm and dry. I don't know if you ever got your furnace fixed. Did you get that fixed, or are you still using your little stove? I'm hoping that you have a good heat source, especially when it's snowing outside and it's getting really cold probably for you guys now. Probably January is your colder month as well, I'm sure. So just try to stay warm. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about Christmas traditions. And I have some things that I wanted to show you that I found online. I thought it was kind of interesting to think about what other people do around the world for Christmas. So I found this real neat little article. And hang on just one second. Let me pull it up. Christmas traditions around the world that may surprise you. Some Yuletide traditions remain the same, like singing carols and decorating the tree and advent calendars and all that good kind of stuff. But here's one. And this one is from Sweden. So in Sweden, this is called the Yule Goat. It's been a Swedish Christmas symbol dating back to the ancient pagan festivals. However, in 1966, the tradition got a whole new life after someone came up with the idea to make a giant straw goat, now referred to as the goblet goat. According to the official website, the goat is more than 42 feet high. And each year it's constructed in the same site. So that's kind of a different thing. This one I like. I thought this was pretty cool. This is from the Philippines. If you thought the U.S. went all out for Christmas decorations, see what the Philippines does. Every year in the city of San Fernando holds the Giant Lantern Festival, featuring dazzling pearls or lanterns that symbolize the Star of Bethlehem. And each one consists of thousands of spinning lights that illuminate the night sky. And the festival has San Fernando, the Christmas capital of the Philippines. So I think that's really cool. And then, whoops, sorry, got out of order. Have you ever thought of having KFC for Christmas? Although it isn't a national holiday in Japan, its citizens still find an interesting and delicious way to celebrate. Rather than gathering around the table for a turkey dinner, families head out to the local KFC, a tradition that began in '74 after a wildly successful marketing campaign. Kentucky for Christmas. The fast food chain has maintained its Yuletide popularity. Isn't that funny? So there you go. Something different for Christmas. In Iceland, similar to the 12 days of Christmas, Iceland celebrates 13. Each night before Christmas, Icelandic children are visited by the 13 Yule lads. After placing their shoes by the window, the little ones will head upstairs, and in the morning they'll either receive candy, if they're good, or be greeted with shoes filled with rotten potatoes if they're bad. And you thought coal was terrible.
Wow.
That's kind of funny. Okay, and then this one is from Finland. On Christmas morning, Finnish families traditionally eat a porridge made of rice and milk topped with cinnamon, milk, or butter. Whoever finds the almond placed inside one of the puddings wins, but some families cheat and hide a few almonds so the kids don't get upset. At the end of the day, it's customary to warm up in a sauna together.
Wow.
I know, that's pretty interesting. Actually, rice for breakfast is actually a pretty good treat. My mom used to do that. Rice with milk and cinnamon and butter is really actually very good. In New Zealand, because summer falls during Christmas time, for Kiwis, a number of their traditions center around a barbie or a grill, where families and friends gather for casual cookouts, fresh seafood, meat, and seasonal vegetables. The New Zealand Christmas tree is, I can't even pronounce that, a coastal species that blooms a bright red color in December, providing shade during the sunny days. And they sing Christmas carols as well.
I gotta run out and make dinner, y'all.
Thanks for stopping by.
Merry Christmas.
In Denmark, before Christianity came to the Danes, Christmas Day was a celebration of brighter days. It occurred just before the winter solstice. Their homes were decorated with superstitious characters, and on the evening of December 24th, Danish families place their Christmas tree in the middle of the room and dance around it singing carols. I just think it's kind of nice to, to look at other traditions and things that other people do. It's cool. In Martinique, in the French Caribbean island of Martinique, it's a long-standing tradition where families visit their neighbors during Advent and on New Year's, bearing holiday food like yams and Creole and pasties and pork stew. They sing Christmas carols together in the early hours of the morning, adding their own Creole verses to the traditional lyrics. In Norway, the Christmas season called Yule Goat begins December 3rd, filling up local bars and restaurants throughout the month. Families celebrate a little Christmas on December 23rd and have their own ritual for the day, which may include decorating the tree or making a gingerbread house. So, all right. So just tell me, guys, I have a few more, but I don't want to bore everybody to death with this. If you'd like to see more of them, I'll be glad to show them to you, but I'm not going to just keep doing this if it's not something that you enjoy. Let's see. Good night, everyone. Got to go. Have a blessed day. Well, thanks. Bye, Push Broom. Thanks for coming in. James says his tradition is making cookies and ham dinner. That's a nice tradition too. Mobile Tech says I'll be having filet mignon for Christmas dinner along with stuffing, of course. Absolutely. I've never really thought of things like that until my daughter married her second husband, and he always does prime rib on Christmas, and so he's kind of introduced that tradition into our family for Christmas as well. Our tradition is Waffle House. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, a lot of people like to just go out on Christmas. Hey, the Nomadic Ramblers are here. Nice to see you guys. I thought Waffle House only closed on Christmas Day. Now you know. Hannah says this is fun. Hey, Ramblers. It's always so weird to think that down under has summer during December, isn't it? It's kind of odd. Merry Christmas to the Ramblers. Bye, Dawn. She's already gone. There's my son, Christian. He's saying hi to Dee Dee, who was barking at the door. So nice to have you here, son. Glad you could make it. Nomadic Ramblers tomorrow night? Yes, absolutely. Shanna says she's enjoying it. Okay, so I can read a few more in a minute. We need some thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, Stormy. I appreciate it. I think it's cool. Keep going, please. Okay, I'm enjoying this. Of course, we will have a live tomorrow. All right. Growing up, we always had hamburgers on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day was traditional turkey dinner. Okay, so now I'll go back and we'll do some more of these countries. Okay. Let me find my picture here so I can show you. Okay, and so this is from Ireland. The Irish leave a tall red candle in the front of the window overnight, a welcoming symbol of warmth and shelter for the holiday season. Traditional Christmas fare in Ireland often includes homemade roast goose, vegetables, cranberries, and potatoes. You know, my son, Christian, wanted a goose for Christmas one year. And so I did it. And to me, it was horrible. It did not taste right. It was all greasy. And I hated it. So that's the only one that we ever had. Okay, so this is in Barbados. A Christmas table in Barbados isn't complete without a baked ham decorated with pineapple and sorrel glazes, a rum cake, and a jug. Not sure what that is. A dish inspired by the Scottish influence on the island, combining, okay, so here it is. Pigeon peas, guinea corn, flour herbs, and salt meat. Well, that's certainly different, isn't it? All right, and then we have Poland. On Christmas Eve in Poland, many families share an unleavened religious wafer. I'll try to say this, it's Oplatec, Oplatec. Maybe someone else knows how to say it. Each person breaking off a piece as they wish each other Merry Christmas. Dinner may not begin until the first star appears in the night sky, and traditionally, an extra setting is left at the table should someone show up uninvited. That's really a cool tradition. I like that. Okay, here's the Netherlands. Sinterklaas is the Dutch name for St. Nicholas, the man recognized by children by his long white beard, red cape, and red mitre. Kids put a shoe by the chimney or back door and wake up on Christmas morning to find treats like gingerbread men, marzipan, and chocolate letters inside. That's pretty cool. All right, I think I missed one. Let me run back here for just a minute. No, maybe I just loaded the pictures out of order. Okay, so here it is. Portugal and Brazil. Brazilian and Portuguese families come together on Christmas Eve to eat dinner as late as 10 p.m. Then at exactly midnight, they exchange gifts, toasts, and wish each other Merry Christmas. A midnight mass is a chance to meet up with neighbors and extended family to wish them well for the holiday season. And the service is often followed by fireworks in the town square. And this is Cathedral Square in Mariana, in Brazil. Austria, you're going to love this picture. All right. Alpine countries like Austria have a legend that a devil-like creature called Krampus joins their new St. Nicholas festivities on December 6th. Children are asked for a list of their good and bad deeds. Good children are rewarded with sweet apples and nuts, and bad children worry what Krampus might bring on Christmas morning. So that's certainly different. Okay, and then we have South Africa. While the traditions around South Africa vary by region and culture, most families come together for a cookout on the holiday. Marinated steaks and sausages served as the main course, followed by a customary dessert of malva pudding, pictured here, and served with a custard. Traditional fir Christmas trees are decorated with a variety of baubles, included hand-beaded African ornaments. So that's really cool. I just think it adds so much when we think about other cultures and what they do. I think it's very neat. This is in the Ukraine, so that's what probably a parade looks like. Orthodox Christians make up nearly 49% of Ukraine's population. They observe Christmas Day on January 7th by dressing in traditional garments and walking through town singing carols. A dish called kutya, made of cooked wheat mixed with honey, ground poppy seeds, and sometimes nuts, is a popular Christmas Eve treat. Some families throw a spoonful of it at the ceiling. If it sticks, there will be a good harvest in the new year. That's very interesting. All right, and then we have Mexico. All across Mexico, members of the church put on pastorelas, a shepherd's play, to retell the Christmas story. The Mexican Christmas season begins early in December in Las Posadas, a religious march that reenacts the journey of Mary and Joseph. The vibrant red poinsettia flowers are also used in holiday arrangements for decorations throughout the country. That's pretty cool. And then we have Switzerland. Swiss families make their own advent calendars for the holiday season. These calendars are either given to the children as a surprise or made together as a fun activity. Each day's bag reveals a new surprise or treat, with the biggest gift on Christmas Eve. All right, and then we have this one. This is the last one that I have. So this is from El Salvador. Central American countries like El Salvador toast Christmas with fireworks displays on December 24th and 5th. Children celebrate with smaller firecrackers called volcancitos, little volcanoes, and estrelitas, little stars, while those who are a little older tend to prefer the larger varieties and Roman candles. So that's very cool. All right, guys. Well, I hope you'd enjoyed learning about some different cultures and what they do for Christmas traditions. I think it's just really cool. Dawn says, growing up, we had hamburgers on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day was traditional turkey dinner. Hamburgers, that's a good thing. Sometimes my family would celebrate some on Christmas Eve as well, and we'd just have all kinds of, because, when I worked, I was a nurse, so there were years where I wasn't home for Christmas, so we celebrated on Christmas Eve, and so then we would have like relish trays and meats and sandwiches and things like that, in the evening, and desserts and stuff like that. So hamburgers would certainly be a very good one to do. That's pretty neat. All right, let me catch up here. Cindy says chicken spaghetti for Christmas. That's very interesting. Hadn't heard about that one before. That sounds pretty cool. And Don was saying hello to the Nomadic Ramblers. I am also enjoying this. I'm glad you guys like this. Have a good night and a great Christmas at Push Broom. Goose. Yeah, goose. Yeah. Your goose is cooked, buddy. It's done. That's not happening anymore. Wasn't that a beautiful ham? It really was pretty. And there's my son just saying hello. Everybody's saying hi, Christian. You have to cook the goose breast down. Well, maybe that was my problem. I have no idea, but it was horrible. None of us liked it. And it's the first time I ever cooked it, so I probably didn't do it right. Carla says I had a good retort to the goose breast, but we'll keep it to myself. Yes, this is a family channel. So the grease runs out. Oh, okay. Well, little did I know, still applies. It's Krampus. Yes, it's Krampus. South Africa looks good. It did, didn't it? Yeah. I thought it was just very interesting to just see all of that and read about their traditions. All right, Mobile Tech, if I haven't already missed you, thanks for coming in. Have a good night. And Merry Christmas. Night, Mobile Tech. See you tomorrow night. Anyone see the Krampus Christmas movie? Don't know what it's about, but it's creepy and scary. I'm sure it probably is. This proves we all have more in common than not. Isn't that true, Stormy? That's very true. And if we could all remember that, it would be a great thing. My son says he hasn't seen the Krampus movie yet. Thanks, Shanna. I'm so glad you liked it. Hey, Badge. Hi. Nice of you to drop in. I'm so glad to see you. Very cool. Thank you. Everybody's saying, hey, Badge. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to Badge. Hope the weather's nice up there for you. Hi, Henry. Nice to see you. Shirley, we started a new tradition of steaks last year. See? Steaks, prime rib, filet mignon, all of that. A lot of people are doing that sort of thing anymore instead of just turkey or ham. Badge says, hello, everyone. So anyway, I hope that you guys really enjoyed just talking about Christmas traditions. I can always remember that, when we were kids, parents didn't spend as much money on toys and things like that. You might get one or two toys, but we got mainly, we always got new pajamas and usually socks. And I hated that part of Christmas, but it is what it is. And we grew up and we lived through it. And in our stockings, we used to always get an apple and orange and some nuts that you had to crack. So that was what was stuffed in our stockings. And so that's how I grew. That's how I brought my children up. That's what they got in their stockings. I always found some little toy like a Matchbox car or a tiny little Barbie or something like that, to put in their stockings. Some little toy as well. And I used to put in like Hershey Kisses and things like that. But they got an apple and orange and some nuts and small little items for a stocking stuffer. And they've enjoyed that. They tell me that they really like that tradition. So, my son says, I love socks now. So, yeah, as an adult, that those are things that you need to have, and you might as well get them for Christmas. So, anyway, so that's one thing that we used to do with our kids. And then we also, no matter what kind of decorations we put on the tree, we always had candy canes. So we had candy canes hanging on the tree, and they couldn't eat them until after Christmas. That was the deal. So we'd put them on the tree, and then the tree would stay up until right after New Year's. And after Christmas, they could start picking them off the tree if they wanted to, but whatever was left just went in a dish, and they'd eat them later on. But that was just a nice little thing that we did as well. So what are some of the traditions like that you've done with your family? Also love the fruit and nut stockings. Well, I'm so glad to hear you say that. See, Candy told me that she enjoyed that too. So, it's a good thing. I think that we tend to give kids way too much these days, and I think that if they're more if you're more frugal with your kids at Christmas time like that, I think that it fares better for them. I had a friend that I worked with, and she had a really good idea. She only bought three presents for her kids, and her justification for doing it that way was Jesus only got three presents. That's all you're getting either. So, and I thought that was a very valid point. Badge says this is a Christmas tradition, 30 and a foot of snow. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. A foot of snow. Toys, I always got coal. That's funny, Henry. You must have not been a very good little kid. You was full of vim and vigor. Sue says we also filled the kids' stockings with apples, oranges, and a book of lifesaver candy. That's a good one. They tossed the apples and the oranges, and they all got chocolates in there too. So, see, I'm not the only one that ever did that. I think, a lot of parents did that with their kids years ago in our generation. Shanna says that was a big deal for my mom growing up during the Depression. The tradition continued through my kids. Yeah, see, it's a good tradition. Another cough drop. All right, guys, settle down. That's that Randy Knapp out there. All right, growing up in Southern California, we had a fake cardboard fireplace and an artificial tree that my dad would put up every year. That's so funny. Yes, I remember those fake cardboard fireplaces. And for years, my mom had asthma and she was allergic to live evergreen trees. And so we always had the big silver artificial tree with the spinning color wheel where the light would change the tree to a different color. So that's really funny. And then my first Christmas after I got married and my husband was stationed out in California, we couldn't afford decorations and all that kind of stuff. So I bought one of those crazy cardboard fireplaces, and that was our first Christmas away from home. And we grew up in Missouri and was in California at the time. So we were, 3,000 miles away from our family. So, yeah, cardboard fireplace brings back memories. My daughter still tries to find the lifesaver candy books for kids. I don't know. Can you still even buy those anymore? I don't think I've ever seen one in recent years. Of course, I don't really go down the candy aisles either. Karen says my parents also did the fruit and nuts in your stockings. See, it was a big tradition back there. I always got socks and underwear. Hey, Kara, how are you? Nice to have you. Sue says my husband got a piece of coal and polished it up nice and put it in a nice box with wrapping and gave it to our son. It was so funny when he opened it. I did that one time. Was it with my son or my daughter? I can't remember. But of course it was for a joke. And he laughed, sort of. My dogs loved oranges. It was a hoot to watch them peel and eat the oranges. Oh my gosh. I've never seen a dog peel an orange before. That's pretty interesting. Craziness. Hey, all. Leave Shirley a thumbs up. Thank you, Kevin. Hi, Dora. Nice to have you here. Merry Christmas to you as well. And your family as well. Fake fireplace, hilarious. Yep. First Christmas out in California. Had a fake fireplace. Dawn says, I remember the lifesavers in boxes of Whitman samplers. Yeah, those little tiny boxes. Absolutely. We had one of those trees with the spinning light. There was a lot of people back then that had them. They were very popular. But I hated them. I loved having a live tree. Aluminum tree was the thing. Absolutely. It sure was. But it was good for my mom, The most fun was going into the forest to find the perfect tree. Oh, see, I never experienced that. We always bought from the Boy Scouts had a tree lot every year in my hometown. That would have been fun to go searching for a Christmas tree and cutting it down and bringing it home. Yeah, that's a good tradition. I'm sure you enjoyed that, Karen. I pass out flannel shirts. Good one. And we have real fireplace here and it's working now. Good, good. I'm glad you got some good heat. Flannel shirts, that's perfect. I love flannel shirts. We had the silver tree as well. Yeah, see, silver trees and fruit and nuts in your stocking. It's the thing, guys. Are you still in Quartzsite? Kara, no, we're in Yuma at Pilot Knob. It's actually in California, just over the border, really. But it's a long-term visitor area, and it's near Yuma. It's about 12 miles from Yuma. So, silver tree and the circle wheel. Yep, absolutely. Hey guys, I just wanted to apologize for making the dogs bark while Shirley was talking. We were outside talking. Sorry, Shirley. Thank you, Don. I appreciate it. We are good. Finally made it to Quartzsite. Oh, Kara. Wow. So how long are you going to be out this way? Maybe we can meet up. We're probably going to be coming back up that way in January when they had the big tent, you know, probably just for a day trip or so. But I'd love to meet you and spend some time with you. So if you look at one of my videos in the description, I always list my email address. And if you would send me an email, then we can contact one another and I can let you know when we're coming up that way. And hopefully we can meet up. I would love to do that. Please let me know. Dora says, remember the big, huge Christmas lights? Yes. Big, like almost like regular light bulbs my grandmother had. And I loved them. They were like almost regular light bulb size, but they had like, it wasn't even really glitter. It was big hunky glitter. I don't know what to call it. But they were all different colors. And I love those lights. You can't even find anything like that anymore. Okay, not that far, Don Klein. Let's see what I miss. Carol, we were just outside Yuma at this time. Yeah. So we're not that far away, really. Yes, the huge Christmas lights. Not far at all. Howdy from Oklahoma City. Hey, Roy and Becky. Nice to have you stopping in tonight. So, wow, you drove quite a little ways today because I saw a Facebook post and you were just right at the border. So you made it over to Oklahoma City. That's very good. Very good. I know you had some friends you were going to be meeting up there. So that's really nice. Y'all have a good time. Hey, Roy and Becky. Everybody's saying hi to Roy and Becky. We will be here for a few months. I think I still have your address, I believe. Okay, Kara, good. That's great. Let's get in touch. Henry says, we still have a fake fireplace, but it's now electric and puts out heat. Well, that's a much better kind, isn't it? It might as well be useful if you're going to have it. LOL, I like that, Shanna. Roy and Becky. Okay. Remember the bubble lights? Yes, absolutely. I do remember the bubble lights. So many different fads have come and gone, different kinds of decorations. It's really amazing when you think about it. Ken said for his Christmas, they cut out pictures that his mother drew. They did not have any money, but they got a good meal. You know what? That's just gifts of love. That's what that is. And you know, when you think back in really older times, you know, people used to just make handmade gifts and gift to people for Christmas. And, you know, gifts that are from the heart and the home, I think, are really the best. You know, that's what giving is really all about. Bubble lights. Yes, bubble lights. I miss the color-coded C9 sized incandescent Christmas lights. Lots of watts, but beautiful. Yeah, those are all, things of the past that we remember and enjoy, and it's a shame that they're not available for us to use and see now. Daryl says, I remember the Christmas lights when one bulb went out, they all went out, and we had to go find the ones that had burnt out. Well, and then later on, you'd have strings of lights that would do that, and then you'd have to sit there and play. Okay, is it this light? No, this one's good. Okay, let's test this one. Just to get the whole string of lights to come back on, you had to find that one stupid bulb that went out. That was really annoying. Howdy, Shanna. Howdy, Dawn. So anyway, so yeah, it's Christmas traditions are a lot of fun, and if you just think back and remember simpler times, and for me it was all about when the kids were little, and now my youngest grandchild is 13, and it changes. My oldest is about almost 22 now, and so between 22 and 13 years of age, and they're just not little kids anymore. And there's nothing like little kids at Christmas time. I think that, not that I don't love them as they're older, of course I do, but just seeing their faces light up, and all their little dreams come true on Christmas morning. For me, it was just all about that. And some of the spark, now that they're older, when you start handing out gift cards or an Amazon card, or give them cash, because you don't know what to get for them. You don't know how to shop or buy for what these kids want these days. It's kind of taken some of the joy out of Christmas for me. So it's a little bit harder. Of course, I always enjoy being with my family, but just that time around the Christmas tree when they're opening their presents in the mornings, I just love that. Who remembers making garland with rings of colored paper? Absolutely. And especially at school. We did that a lot at school, and decorated a tree inside of our classroom. Or strings of popcorn and cranberries. Yeah. Yes, I've done that with my mom before. And that's, just one of those things too, where, we couldn't always afford things like that. When my mom had 7 kids, it was a big family. And so she couldn't afford a lot of money for decorations and things like that. And so we made a lot of ornaments, we made homemade little gingerbreads, and we made popcorn garland to put around the tree, and paper, things like that, just to, and then we had a lot of tinsel. Do you remember hanging tinsel on a tree? Tinsel, there's an art to tinsel. And I'm one of those people, I'm very finicky. I like to put it on a piece at a time. And some people just kind of clump it on it. And to me, that's just messy looking. So, but I miss having tinsel on the tree. Except for when you had to take the tree out and the tinsel all ended up on the floor and you had to sweep it up. That was a mess. Don says, Clark Griswold, troubleshooting of lights. I was watching a live stream last night, Northwoods RV Life, and they were doing a trivia about Christmas vacation video. So it was kind of funny. Hi, Don and Kevin. Did you get your pantry? Yes, they did, Henry. I'm gonna make a little video of it, and I'll show you that soon. Let's see. Oh, yes. So Shanna said she remembered doing that too. Yep, I remember that, Dawn. Kids had fun doing that. Kara says we made a lot of homemade gifts, which once my mom passed away, I found some of those gifts still in her stuff, and that meant the world to me. Isn't that true? That's very true. Those are the kinds of things, the moments that you can never lose, and just having those to hold just brings it all back. Yep, there's an upcoming video. Yay, 30 thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. Yay. Thanks, Shanna. Still do the popcorn and cranberry garland. Love the tinsel. Yep, I do too. Wife still makes homemade cookies and candies to give to the family. We used to always make cookies for Santa. You know, the night before on Christmas Eve, we'd bake cookies together and leave cookies out for Santa, and Santa really enjoyed them. Tinsel was always the worst. Ended up everywhere with the cats. Yes, absolutely. I never had to deal with cats, but that tinsel just ended up everywhere. Dawn says, we kids put way too much tinsel on the tree. It's very, yeah. You can just, grab a whole handful of it and just throw it up there. Some people would just throw it up on the tree and it'd drive me crazy. Worst part about Christmas was getting the Christmas tree out of the house afterwards and without getting everything on the carpet, pine needles and tinsel and ornaments. Absolutely. Yeah, I hate taking a tree down. It's just not fun. How about fake snow? That was really itchy. Yeah, we used to flock trees. We'd buy cans of fake snow and flock the tree. Messy. Messy process. LOL, Daryl, so true. Good night, son. Thank you for stopping by. I love you. Merry Christmas. Good night, Eugene. What kind of clickbait on the Don Pantry video? I'll try to put that one out soon. I've got a video that I've been trying to put together, but it's one of those that I'm having trouble just trying to get it all together. It's not one that I'm happy with at this point. So I don't know. Maybe I'll put that aside and do Don's Pantry. Merry Christmas. Good night. Merry Christmas. Good night. All right, guys. And it's 5:36. So I think I'm going to hop off of here. This has been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you all for participating and commenting and sharing your experiences about Christmas. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas with your families. If you're traveling, please be safe. And remember that I will not be doing a live stream next Thursday. I'll be doing it on Sunday, January 2nd at 5:30 for my Nomadiversary. So, dinner is calling. Bye, Stormy. Ken always loved being Santa at the nursing home for seniors because they mentally had returned to their childhood. Isn't that true? Yeah, it's fun going there and singing Christmas carols and things like that. We used to always do that at the nursing home in Girl Scouts, and I love doing that. Merry Christmas, Christian. Good night, Karen and Shanna and Dawn and Kevin, and Kim and Daryl, and all the Nomadic Ramblers, and Randy and Shelly. Thank you all for being here tonight. Love you guys so much. See you all tomorrow on the Nomadic Ramblers live feed, and Merry Christmas. Love you guys. Bye.